Okay, folks, here we are back again. I called my dad. Everything's fine. And we are here for reveal number 423. This one's an original machine wrapped roll of 1961 D Lincoln Cents. And I'll go ahead and get my tool and get the roll opened up, and we'll get started. Rifle through this, hopefully. We'll find some RPMs. .61D is rife with RPMs, plenty of them. And here we go. Paper over the coins. So leave us with 3 rolls left to do this week, as well as the singles pool, which will occur tomorrow evening. The singles pool will occur without any reveals around it. All right, so here's coin number 1, DN. And DN will pull. Fresh looking 61D here, but not a variety we can list. And we'll flip it and look at the reverse for the first 10 coins on this, because 1961D is not one of your issues known for double die reverses. And this one has some machine doubling in America, but other than that, nothing. Yeah, Dad was fine. He is, his kidneys are beginning to fail, and he had an appointment with a kidney doctor to see them about possibly being put on a kidney transplant list, and he was rejected from the transplant list. Yeah, I wanted to call and let me know that. Okay, this one is an RPM. This one I can see in the upper half of the vertical. You can see that there's a secondary sticking out of the left of the upper part of the mitt mark. And big die scratch in front of the nose. Can use that as our main marker. I guess our main marker can be this series of die scratches that are southwest to northeast through the 9 and the mitt mark area. And so, oops, this one has a spot on it. This will be our first die for this roll. And take a look at the reverse real quick. This coin's going to be for Tim Morrell. And get through this rather quickly on the reverse side, because we just don't know of anything on the reverse of 1961D. So yeah, my dad's a little bummed because he's going to end up on dialysis sooner than later. We don't know exactly when, but it just said that his heart is not in any condition to go through the risk of a kidney transplant. So, nope, not going to do it. Which I can understand. I get it. He rode himself kind of hard for a number of years and is not in the best of shape anymore. It happens. And this one's not an RPM either. Take a look at the other side, and it just looks like a nasty hot day outside. I'm glad I'm in here. Okay, that's coin number 4. Now number 5, Yeoman. Well, looks like I got nothing on this one either. How about number 6? See what Sissy gets. Looks like nothing there. And I've actually seen this die already. That die chip under the top of the T, and then this big die crack running up to the R. I saw that on another coin just a little bit earlier. That's number 6. Now number 7 for Eric. Same die again. I have to find an obverse marker for this. Now the mint mark is high. I don't really have a good marker, but I can see it's the same die. There it is, and there it is. So, nothing there. And now number 8. Brendan. Different die. No doubling. And look at the reverse. We've got some different die chips on this. What's that? Nice little amount of die breakage going on there on the lower left base. Interestingly enough. And we'll move on. That's coin number 8. Now coin number 9 for Carl. Let's see what we have on coin number 9 here. Oh, that's an interesting amount of die damage stuff going on there. That's kind of weird. It is a rather minor RPM. We have more marks underneath the vest. We've got another big mark over here next to the bow tie. So although it is a very minor RPM, we do have a lot of excellent markers. So we'll get that one off to the side for Carl. Now number 10, Yeoman. Not an RPM here. Not an eyelid, and not a double die obverse. And from all appearances, not a double die or reverse either. So now we're on to coin number 11 now. Adam. Looking for some nice RPMs. Nice RPMs make everybody nice and happy on this roll, but we're not finding much. Nothing there. 12. Penny Hoarder. Got nothing there either. Number 13. One from Mark. This one's going to be a normal one. No, Taco John. It's number 14. Now for Eric. See what Eric gets. Hey, he's got one of those one. It's a minor. It is a minor RPM. I mean, I can see that there's extra thickness, especially on the lower serif. There is a split on the lower serif, but that damage on the die is fantastic. I mean, there's just all kinds of nifty stuff going on there, so we're going to have a much better look at this. So this one goes to Eric. Now coin number 15 for Stanley. And Stanley gets another one of those. This one's actually a really nice shape too. Very interesting coin. That is listed? Okay. It's number 16. This one for Crispy. And Crispy gets, looks like a normal 61D. $17, Mr. Marshall. Normal 1961D. Now 18. This one back to Eric again. And not an RPM. It's not a double die lid. And not a double die. Hello, Malcolm. Dennis. Another nut in there. Oh, look at that. This little lamination flake is about to flake right off the coin and carry that S with it. That's really cool. That'll go in the holder carefully. For Dennis has a retained lamination. Coin number 20 now. This one to Brendan. We've got 2 RPMs that we're looking at, and that's about it. Both of them relatively minor. This is one of them. We've got a bunch of die damage on this. Minor RPM with a bunch of die damage. And then the other one was I believe a split lower serif. This one for Taco John. Yeah, this one's not it. Number 22 now. This one goes to Sissy. And this one is normal. And 23, Brendan. Brendan picks up Normal. Another normal coin. Number 24 now, Mr. Reese. And another normal coin. $25. DN. There's one of our split lower serifs that appears. Maybe or maybe not. Looked like it might be something. Yeah, I guess not. Thought I was seeing something there. I've been wrong before. Maybe once. Here's Malcolm. And normal coin. 61D sometimes turns out to be real nice and a real good producer, and sometimes you just don't get much. Got your brother home yesterday. Awesome. Awesome. That sounds great. Good news. Thank you, Tim. Yeah, there's a normal 61D. That one for Marshall. That's number 27, now 28. Stanley. Another one of our die 2 for the roll. You can tell by all the die damage that's on it. That one for Stanley. Now 29, Mr. Morrell. Very nice looking coin, but nothing special. In fact, these coins, some of these coins are absolutely beautiful gems. Very nice looking for 1961D. All right, up next, we got Carl gets an RPM. Okay, there is our split lower serif RPM. And a pretty nice one at that. Get that one off to the side for Carl. Now number 31, Mr. Penny Hoarder. And nothing going on there, unfortunately. $32, Mr. Mark gets another one of our die number 2 for the roll. Nice. Nice, nice. It's what we do for family, Tim. For Tamily Fim. It's what we do for family, brother. That's what we are here. Okay, this one might be a really small minor lower serif, but I'm not going to count it. Not going to count that. Just not enough there. How about number 34? Back to Dennis. See what Dennis gets here. It's this one looks like it could be Looks like we're back to the RPM 1 for the roll. A little bit of a D over D west going on there. So we got 3 different RPMs that we're seeking. One with the die damage is far more common than the other 2 in this roll. We have one that shows a nice split lower serif, and then we've got one that shows what appears to be a split going down the vertical from the top. And then that one with a lot of die damage that has real minor splits in the serifs. And that so far is all that we have found produced out of this roll. You got your 09S, did you? Awesome. Now remember, that's an S over horizontal S. That's an RPM number 2. Got nothing on that one. That one's for DN. That's number 37. Now up to number 38 for Carl. No, that's got that little spike in the front of the vest. That will be a normal die. Found no double die obverses here. No double die reverses, just RPMs. Got a few of them. There's Dennis. Some really bright, nice coins, though. Some beautiful coins in this roll. Normal coin there for Dennis. That's 39. Now up to number 40. And number 40, another normal 1961D. Now 41, another one for Stanley. Oh, Stanley's all kinds of lucky today, isn't he? That might be a really, really, really minor split lower serif. I'll let Eric figure this one out. Now number 42, Penny Hoarder. Yeah, this one's going to be normal. Mark. And Mark will end up with a little bit of damage on the bottom of the mint mark, but fortunately, in that particular case, this is a normal coin, so it didn't damage a whole lot. $44, Sissy. And nothing there. $45, Taco John. Nope. Some die damage on that one. Interesting die damage. Sort of kind of related to the die damage on the other one. Evidently, these were probably hung at the same time on two separate presses. And somebody who was either angry, frustrated, or had no clue what they were doing was operating the presses and messing up the dies. But that's what it appears that we have kind of run into. This is number 46 for Crispy. Fifth from the end of the roll. Now number 47 back to Marshall again. Marshall gets a normal one. Number 48, Mr. Morrell. Unfortunately, this is another one with the die damage. It's normal. Now one number 49, Mr. Reese. This is that one that's got the die crack on the R and a little die chip on the upper part of the T in cent on the reverse. Don't believe me? There it is. And there it is. Last coin in the roll to Taco John. And Taco John gets another one of the same die. So this is another normal coin. So unless you're dealing with die cracks on the R of America, it's actually a pretty decent looking die crack. Is this the one that also had the no, this one isn't the one that also had the stuff over on the left hand side. So there we go. That's it for what we've got here. It looks like about a half dozen die varieties. Let me get the normal coins up here, get the die varieties into a stack, and then I'll go through them real quick. We've got coins numbered 34, 2, 32, 28, 20, 15, and 14. Then 9 and 30. That's what we've got. Looks like I'm probably finished for the day, but we will be back another day. And when we do come back, I will be very pleased to be with you guys again. And here we go. How many dies do they go through every year for pennies? That really kind of depends on the mint, and it depends on the mintage. But your general average number of dies they go through per year, 50s and 60s, probably around 500. You get up into the 70s and 80s, closer to 800, maybe 1,000. You get into the zinc years, and you're talking about 1,000 or more. So that's where we are with that. So finding 269 different repunchment marks for one issue is not that big of a stretch. Okay, folks, it's been fun. I appreciate it. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.